Welcome all for the session. Start with Mangacharan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Ajnanatimidandasya
Om Ajnanatimidandasya
Jnana Shalakaya
Jnananjanashalakaya
Chakshur Unmilitam Yena
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Namo Vishnupadaya
Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swamin Iti Namine
Swamin Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswati Devi
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Desha Dharine
Paschatya Desha Tarine
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Mokam karuti vachalam pangam langayate kirim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurudinataranam Paramananda Madhvam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So we dedicate this presentation to His Divine Grace Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, because of whom we are sitting together and understanding Bhagavad Gita. And the people like us, we wouldn't have got a chance to go through Bhagavad Gita, and now Bhagavad Gita is available in more than 100 languages. This because of Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And Krishna explained Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna in 45 minutes, right? And for us, one lifetime is not sufficient to understand Bhagavad Gita. One verse we will understand, but then also we are not able to understand what Krishna is trying to say. But Prabhupada ji has given all the meanings in every way in a nice. We didn't know the spelling of purport also, right? We didn't know what is the meaning of purport, right? Now we are reading those and understanding just because of Prabhupada. And this month is very auspicious because Gita Jayanti will be there, and that's how we are trying. We are attempting to go to various apartments and visiting all the places so that Bhagavad Gita reaches to each and every house, right? So if we have Bhagavad Gita at home, each and everybody should have their personal copy. Like everybody has their own Krishna, correct? So we should have our own copy. We can't share Krishna with anybody. So I encourage all of you to have your own personal copy of Bhagavad Gita with you and try to help others. So we have learned till now, like we should be compassionate, we should have good characteristics. So first characteristic is you should help people not to suffer. So that you can help by giving Bhagavad Gita. When you read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and you see what kind of punishment a soul goes through after death, then you will understand, then you will think, hey Baba, people should not go to hell and we should try to help each and everybody, right? So it's only people are not aware of it, right? So we should just try to help them by giving Bhagavad Gita. So we dedicate this presentation to Srila Prabhupada. Mataji's, that link you have shared?
Yes, ma'am. It is live. We have shared the link.
Okay, actually it was supposed to be shared with one more person. Can you send it to Chaitanya?
Chaitanya Prabhu only send it to me.
Okay,
He only
then
sent
it's fine. Because somebody asked me, that's why I said. So today's topic is make victory your second nature. This is very, very nice topic because we want to be successful, right, in every area. So make victory your second nature. So today we should have takeaway. What should be our takeaway? Krishna should be our takeaway. Because wherever Krishna is there, victory will be there, right? So today's topic is very interesting, and we will be going deeper into first chapter. Okay. So before we get into this, we will just go back to the situation of first chapter, right? Setting up the scene. So in that setting up the scene, what was happening there? In the Kurukshetra, what was happening?
Arjuna was confused before that.
Arjuna was confused, but before that, armies were, they were ready for the war, right? Now, actually, before this started, Krishna went to Arjuna. Before the war started, what was happening is Lord Krishna went as a peace messenger, right? And he asked Duryodhan to give 5 villages to Pandavas. But this person said, I will not give a tip of a pin also. That kind of land also I won't give them. So in that situation, war was inevitable. It had to happen. And there are other situations also where Arjuna, they didn't have anything, right? But at the time of war, what was happening, I'll just give you some numbers, which is about Akshayuni. So 7 Akshayuni versus 11 Akshayuni. So the war is happening between two parties. One has 7 Akshayunis, another one has 11. So 7 is with Pandavas, 11 is with Kauravas. Now one Akshayuni comprises of, it's an army, which will have chariots. So one Akshayuni will have 21,870 chariots. Okay. And then they will have elephants. That is again 21,870. And then they will have horses, which is 65,610. And then they will have men, which is 1,93,050. So this all comprises of one Akshayuni. So like that, the 7 into this much will be for Pandava, and 11 to 2 into this much will be with Kaurava. So who is strong? Kaurava. That part is clear. So the war is going to happen between two unequal set of people. One has a bigger army, another one has less people. So that's the situation. Okay. Now this war was inevitable, right? Why it was inevitable? Because they were Kshatriyas and they were supposed to rule. But now they were not having anything. So what will they do? That time at least Varnashram was followed, right? So as a Kshatriya they were supposed to rule, protect, but they didn't have anything. So to live the life of a Kshatriya, they need to have something. So that's why the war was inevitable. At least to play their role of Varnashram, they had to fight, right? So that war was inevitable. Now, similarly, that's a Kurukshetra war, right? And similarly, for all of us also, there is this war which is inevitable. We have to study means we have to study. We have to go to colleges means we have to go to colleges. We have to go for jobs, whether we are interested or we are not interested. We are working, whether we like it or not. And we are doing our household things, right? We are not interested, but we'll be doing. So every day is a small Kurukshetra, right? Small war. which everybody would be fighting. And there are many things which are disturbing, right? Which are giving us challenges. What are the things which are giving us challenges?
Day to day life, day to day.
Day to day.
Weight
Like
loss,
what are the things which are giving you problems?
balancing,
Health,
balancing.
your body itself gives problem, mind gives problem, other people gives problem, nature gives problem, right? Sometimes health is a problem, sometimes mind is a problem, sometimes because of this person I am facing problem, sometimes nothing than nature, right? So these are something which are keep on coming and nobody can avoid, right? There is a struggle. So war is inevitable in every situation, right? Um, so what should be the solution? What was Arjuna trying to do?
He was trying to escape.
Escape. So he said, I don't want to fight. And he was in that condition wherein he sat and he said, I won't be able to fight, right? So what is our situation? We also feel like, we also want to avoid, right? We don't want to do, these are challenges. But it's not possible, right? We have to do it. That's how the whole things have been made. Now there are some example like how butterfly comes out. Butterfly will comes with the different nice colors, right? So that comes with the struggle only, right? Because the blood will be supplied to its veins and then suddenly colors will come. So even butterfly, even it has to come out, it can't come out just like that. It has to go through pain. When I was going through this, I was trying to remember about us, like when we go through that pain when the child comes out. So all these are like we don't have a situation where something is coming out calmly, right? Everywhere there is a struggle, right? But Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, Arjuna's situation is same. Our situation is same. But here Krishna is teaching how to struggle in this struggling life. He is teaching us how you can live your life. There is a struggle every day. But how can you survive in this struggling life? Right? That is the situation. Okay. So if you take an example, there are people when you go and approach them for Bhagavad Gita, and they don't want to go through Bhagavad Gita, they will turn their faces other side, right? But one thing you understand, like they all are that machine only which is created by God. No? In that yantra, right? There is one verse in 18.61, I think. So where Krishna says this is a yantra, machine. So this machine, they also have, but they are not operating as per the manual. Like whenever you buy something, there is a manual. If you don't follow the manual, the device will not work properly, right? We need instructions. We can't do it on our own way. You have projector, you have mobile phone. We try from our this thing, it will be spoiled. Similar way, those people who are not seeing, they say like, if you go and approach them, say Gita has a solution to all problems. They may say, we don't have any problem, we are happy, we have good wife, we have good husband, we have good family, children, job, we don't need anything, right? But situation, can it be same every time? No. It won't be same. There will be situation like you can recollect the example of COVID, right? Who had predicted like it will be a disaster kind of thing which will come and so many people lost their life, right? Maybe like I have also seen in our offices also young people like, so all these things, they were happy, they were good, nothing, we don't know. Today also we are healthy, tomorrow what will happen we don't know, right? So at least till the time we are there, we should live the life as per instructions given by the Lord. Okay, so now Krishna also says here, you can lead your life happily by, like there is a challenge, there are struggles, but how you should be facing the struggle, there are some kind of fundas. Like here, if you have expertise and organization, properly you are managing, then maybe people says that we don't need Bhagavad Gita, we are all happy and we are able to manage our things our own. Like take an example where somebody is struggling in their job. But you can go and approach him like you read Bhagavad Gita, your problem will be resolved, you would know how you can survive. But this person will say, I will read Bhagavad Gita when my job will be settled. Let me do on my own, right? Because he feels like whatever expertise he has, he can plan on his own way, right? But he would not refer Bhagavad Gita. He will say, no, I'll manage on my own. And actually in that situation, people mostly they go away from Lord. Because they are in that situation, that time it's a time to apply. But they will turn their face. Now, in like MBA schools, like there some kind of life skill success methods have been taught, where identify the right people. So they say that you should identify the right people, then you will be successful. That means like you are working in a corporate, okay, and then you are making a team. So you should identify the right people. When you have a set of right people, then automatically you will have a success. Okay, now we will see, we'll come back to this slide again. First point is identify the right people and offer them the right way. Okay, so we will see that. Okay, so we will see this Bhagavad Gita, Shloka 1.3, and then we will go back to the previous slide. Okay. पश्यतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्या महतीं च मूम् व्यूढा द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येन धीमता. Somebody can read.
O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. Bhagavad Gita 1.3. Hare Krishna.
So here Arjuna is saying, O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of. Sorry, I just got tired there. Pashyetam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Jamum Yudam Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. So here Duryodhan is going to Dronacharya and he is saying, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupad. So we will just go back to the story of Drupad. Now what is happening here? Duryodhan is going to his guru. His guru is Dronacharya. And he is going to Dronacharya and see this is a tact. Like you have made your team and you have right kind of people. What was the first point? Right kind of people. So in his team, who is the right kind of people? Dronacharya, who is the guru of both Kauravas and Pandavas. So he is going to his guru. And what he is telling, see, he is aggravating, he is increasing the anger in him, so that he should not be having any affection while fighting with Pandavas. So what he is telling, Acharya Mahatim Chamo Vyudam Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimati. So look at the this army of Pandu, and whose army has been arranged by Dushtadum, and he is not taking the name. What is he saying? Drupada Putrena. Why he is saying Drupada Putrena? Ha. So we will go to the background story. So Dronacharya and Drupad, both of them were good friends, childhood friends. So that time Drupad told Dronacharya, like when I get the kingdom, half of my kingdom I will give it to you. And Dronacharya was a Brahmana. So Brahmana will be spiritually very good. They will have all the opulence spiritually. but materially they won't have anything, right? Not much, because and they don't store things for future, because they get things from other, like kshatriyas. They are getting protected by them. So once they didn't have anything at their home, no milk, nothing. But then he recollected his friend Drupad. So he remembered, like Drupad said, both of us are friends. When I will get the kingdom, I'll give you half of my kingdom. So he remembered and he went to him and he asked for it. But then Drupad said, friends can only be at the equal platform. Where are you and where I am? And he sent him. So then Dronacharya was a teacher for Gaurava and Pandava both. So he sent, first Kaurava went, but they couldn't conquer Drupad. Then he sent Pandavas, and Pandavas conquered Drupad. And when they brought Drupad in front of Dronacharya, and that time Drupad got offended, and then he did the yagna. And in his yagna, his major intention was to get a son who would kill Dronacharya. So during this yagna, two people came out. One was Draupadi, another one was Drishtadum, right? So this Drishtadum had a boon, like he will be able to kill Dronacharya, right? Now Dronacharya knew about it, but since he was a Brahmana, he was a teacher, and his duty was to impart education without bifurcation, whatever background you are. And he knew, like, whatever I'm teaching, and he might come back, because his intention, he came only for killing me and you are only teaching. But he accepted, because that time people were following their duties, rules in a proper way, right? So here the CCTV camera is also there still. People with the, like in IIT also, like last year, like that time 2-3 years back, I don't know how they were doing the cheating. So now CCTV camera things are there, interview, placement, jobs, there also cheatings are happening. Now they are no, because they didn't know there is a CCTV camera fit inside, right? People are not knowing now. When people are writing IIT exam, they are seeing like Paramatma is sitting in our heart and seeing and writing in a diary, this punishment will be given, right? They are seeing outside this thing, है ना? CCTV से तो बच गए, but अंदर से कैसे बचेंगे? So, but that time it was not like that, है ना? So Dronacharya nicely taught. But now Drishtadum, he had arranged this army. So that's how Duryodhan is going to Dronacharya and he is telling, see, you have taught, right? And see, he is standing in front of you and he has arranged this army. So what will happen to the normal person? They will get angry. So these are the things which this person, Duryodhan, he had right kind of people with his team, right? And he was tactful. He knows how to set the thought process aligned. Also, that also he knew. So that's how he went and told this. This part is clear, right? So this point is on the identify the right people and offer them right bail, है ना? So that's how this Duryodhan is going to Dronacharya and doing this. He is the right kind of people and he is aggravating him, like he's trying, like he should be angry, and in that anger mode he should fight, correct? So he's trying to make him angry. This, then we'll go to the next one. Here he is telling apravyaptam yad asmakam balam bhishmabhirakshitam paryaptam to idam me tesham balam bhishmabhirakshitam. Someone can read.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Our strength is immeasurable and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma. whereas the strength of the Pandavas carefully protected by Bhishma is limited.
सो पर्याप्तम एंड अपर्याप्तम है ना. पर्याप्तम व इदम तेषां बलम भीमा विरक्षितम. सो पर्याप्तम लिमिटेड. लिमिटेड इज विद Pandavas and they are protected by Bhima. Pandavas are protected by Bhima है ना. अपर्याप्तम तत् अस्माकम. अस्माकम मतलब it's ours है ना. So he is telling, Duryodhana is telling ours. Balam Bhishma Bhirakshitam. So it is protected by Bhishma. So what he is trying to say is, first thing what he told is, first thing he was trying to talk about army of other side. I'll just tell you about some of the verses which will be important. So Pashyetam Pandu Putrana, this part you saw, right? So he is telling, like, you see behold the army of the Pandu, and now specially arranged by your. So he told about Drupad. Now next verse, Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhima Arjuna Samayudhi युयुद्धानो विराटश्च द्रुपदश्च महारथा. So he is telling about army of Pandavas है ना. So first he said, see how your Drupad Putrena Drishtadimna had arranged. Now he is going to those army and telling, like, see उनकी army में कौन कौन है. Here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. Great fighters like Yuyudhana, Viratascha and Drupada. So he is talking about the people of Pandavas. So what he is trying to tell Dronacharya, see, you see their army, what kind of people they have, and then you have only taught, and that person has arranged this army. So he is trying to tell about the strength of the opposite party, है ना. Drishtiketushchekitana Kashi Rajascha Viryavan पुरुजित कुंती भोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुंगवा. So here also again he is talking about some of the powerful fighter like Dishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashi Raja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja and Shaibya. So he is talking about the army of the opposite side. Okay. So till this from 1.3 it started, है ना, and then he spoke about till 1.6 also. Here Yudha Manyuscha Vikanta Uttamojascha Viryavan Sobhadro Dropadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharatha. So here there are mighty Yuyudmanu, the very powerful, Uttamojo, the son of Subhadra, the son of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters, right? So till 1.6 he spoke about army of the. So you see MBA, this peaceful logic we were talking, identify the right people. He had right people, right? Offer them the right way. That's what he went to Dronacharya and said. Then estimate the strength and weakness. So he is measuring the strength and weakness. How he is measuring? He told about Pandava's army. These people are there, right? And then but then after that he realized this कि इतना भी दूसरों के लिए नहीं बोलना, थोड़ा अपना भी बोलना है. So he said, ऐसा नहीं है. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टा ये तानि बोध द्विजोत्तमां नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञाथा तान ब्रवीमि ते. So now he is telling, but for your information, O best of Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captain who are specially qualified to lead my
मिलिट्री फोर्स, है ना. सो नाउ ही इज टेलिंग, बहुत हो गया उनका, अभी मैं अपना बताता हूँ, ठीक है. नाउ ही इज टेलिंग दिस ऑल्सो, वी विल जस्ट रीड. सो दिस इज अबाउट भगवद गीता फर्स्ट चैप्टर अप टू 10 श्लोकास. दिस टॉक्स अबाउट दिस कॉन्टेक्स्ट. भावान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सोमदत्तेस्तथैव च. There are personalities like you माने किससे बात कर रहे हैं? द्रोणा. हाँ, so he is telling people like you, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashwatthama, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta, Bhurishrava, who are always victorious in battle. So they have people, but we also have good people, है ना. This also we will just see, because then you will know 3rd to 10th chapter verses relation, है ना. अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीवितः नानाशस्त्रप्रहाराणां सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः. There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kind of weapon, and all are experienced in military science. See, one thing is very clear. He knew like he will be killed. He is telling they are ready to get killed, right? He is only saying, Duryodhan only is saying, see my people, there are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. So he was very much aware like they are going to be killed, right? And then we came to this. This is, it's not 1.3, it is 1.10. I had to change this. This is 1.10. 1.3 we were talking about Pashyatam Pandu Putranam, right? He went to Dronacharya and he spoke about, like, see this army which you have, your student Drishtadumna has arranged, right? And then he spoke about the strength of his opposite army, and then he spoke about strength of his army. Now he is telling the comparison. So you see this topic, estimate the strength and weaknesses. Now he has seen this. Now he is measuring the strength and weaknesses. How? Apraptam tadasmakam balam bhishmabhirikshitam पर्याप्तं त्वम् इदं मे तेषां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितं. So our strength is immeasurable and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of Pandavas carefully protected by Bhima, which is limited, right? So this also he analyzed properly, right? Now see, what we are studying now, we are studying if a person is not following Bhagavad Gita, what will be his method of success, right? He will identify right kind of people, है ना. He will measure strength and weakness. Then we will see what will be that resultant and what will be the resultant of a person who is following Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Now here he went to Dronacharya. And then now he is talking about Bhishma, right? So he is very tactful, like it's like recognition. If we are giving recognition to one person, other may feel like they are not recognizing me, so why I should do, right? So he is taking care of that part, because Bhishma is a grandfather and who is chief commander of their Sena, right? But he knows, like, if he is taking Bhishma's name first, but Dronacharya is his teacher, so he should be given respect. So that way he knows, like, Bhishma also will not be offended because Brahmana are always superior, right? So that's why he is first praising Dronacharya, you. He said first you, and then he is praising about Bhishma. Right, so he is talking about, like, our Sena is protected by Bhishma, बट जैसे होता है ना कि लाइक अंदर ही अंदर एक डर, आउटसाइड ही इज शोइंग like we have this, but internally he is scared. But he is so much scared because he knows if he has to be killed, he will be killed by Bhima, because Bhima had taken the oath, right? So that's why he is talking about Bhima. जैसे होता है ना कि like you are scared but still you are saying he doesn't have strength, he has a limited strength, but I am protected, but internally he is scared, but he is trying like to make his people motivated, and he is going to each and everybody. Clear? Okay. So but even after having all these things, what was happening? Duryodhana, everything he did, he ensured. Actually after that also there is one thing which was very important. This also 11th also we will read, because you see here again one more step he is taking. अयनेषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागमवस्थितः भीष्ममेवाभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि. All of you must now give full support to grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic points of entrance into the phalanx of the army. So he has given respect to Dronacharya, he has given respect to Bhishma, but there are so many people now who are in the military and they are also very great, so they also should not be offended. So he is telling you people are very important, though Bhishma is important, but he is old. So you people divide into your army so that you are protecting Bhishma, because he is an old person, he may not be able to, like you should be protecting him, right? So that way he is giving importance to other. So in the first chapter if you see the up to this many verses, it's about why we should read Bhagavad Gita, why, what strength it will give you. So that context is set. There is a fight going on, there is one team who is very strong, people like big gurus. Bhishma has a boon, na? Like he would not be Ichha Mrityu, right? All these things were there, but still even after doing such expert management, Duryodhana failed. So if people say like we have talent, we have skills, we will be able to do on our own, will that work? It may work for some time, but it will be failed, right? So this is why we should read Bhagavad Gita. First thing is we should understand the context, then we will know, okay, to live. See, we all are living life, every day we are living, we are taking breath, we have challenges, and we know like we can't even walk a step, we have to move our hand also if we have to do any action. You remember in our one of the class we discussed, whenever you do any action there are many things involved. What are those? Your desire, 3 modes of material nature, Lord sanction it, any action do you do, right? You desire action, material mode will execute, Lord will sanction based on your credits, then only action will be happening, right? And we feel like we can do on our own, and people say like we have strength, we will be able to do, but now you have understood from Bhagavad Gita, nothing can be done on our own. So much of politics is happening behind that for any action. Lord will see our credits, then he will make an arrangement, then material nature will do. So many things are happening. You have to move your hand also. You can't move if Lord will not permit you move, right? Suddenly people's heartbeat stops. Suddenly things stops, right? Who had a control? Nobody had a control, right? So when Lord's, it's working as per the will of the Lord, right? And people like, if people think like I can do, this will not happen. So we have seen the context. Now we will see the actual cause of success. Okay, so actually today's topic is small, but learning is big. We saw some strength, weaknesses. Now we will see sign of victories for Pandavas. One thing we have understood, whatever strength we have, whatever plan we do, we make an action plan. You see now, actually before marriage. Now to now to you see people for seeing the proper girl, they will do lot of research. Now so much of matrimonial this. उसके बाद finally when you leave the life, then you understand, right? So how much ever pre-work we do, or you take a education also, lot of work we do, which college, which academics, right? Which one, so much of strength we will, so much of aptitude we will apply, but finally things will happen which has to happen, which is written, right? But we struggle. But same struggle can be reduced if we are following Bhagavad Gita and our intelligence is strong, and we will not be, you remember the session where attitude of comparison, when we are not doing the comparison, it is come as per my education, as per my this thing, that's how I got it, right? That attitude will come when we understand these things, right? So we signs of victories of Pandavas. So first is holy environment. Okay, so what was the holy environment for them? So the first verse is Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsava Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kimakuruvat Sanjaya. So from there itself the doubt started, right? Because they are in Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, and when they assembled there, what did they do? Who is asking this? Dhritarashtra is asking, because he had a doubt. He had a doubt, like he was blind from the gross also, internally also, right? So he is blind, and he knew like Pandavas are good people, so the environment, dharmic people will be influenced by dharma, right? We discussed in some of our classes also. You are sitting here, and some maybe if we have some, like maybe chalo Samriddhi is there, she may be liking something, but here she won't do. She'll say Hare Krishna, right? Similar way she'll go out and she'll say hi apne friends ko, right? So automatically environment matters, right? Where we are, right? Our dress code, our gesture, right? And maybe these two girls are sitting in some place and they are having party, and by chance I come there, and then you will say we can't sit together, I can't sit with you in that place, and I'll ask you, chalo we will do meditation, right? So environment matters, right? So the holy environment was favorable for Pandavas. Now presence of Lord Krishna. Presence of Lord Krishna. This topic is endless actually. So okay, we will just see this. This I will come later. We will see this. Presence of Lord Krishna. So this is a situation where war is going to begin, right? And then Duryodhan, he is going to Krishna, and he thought I should get the Narayani Sena. So he thought before Arjun goes, I should go there. And then Arjuna is asked by Yudhishthir to get the Narayani Sena, right? So both of them are coming to Krishna. Now what Krishna is doing? He is sleeping. So who came first? Duryodhan came first. So they were asked to wait. So what did Duryodhan do? He stood at the head. So Lord is sleeping and he stood behind, like sar ke paas, right? And then Arjuna came and he also saw his Lord sitting, and he sat just near the lotus feet of the Lord. So it's like Mangalarti. So Lord is sleeping and we are going there and waiting for the Lord to wake up, and we will see his lotus feet. So what will happen? Lord woke up, and who he has seen first? Arjuna. But who came first? Duryodhana. But he was standing, so he is very happy. Krishna, Areva, Arjuna, you have come, very nice to see you. Yeah? But then Duryodhana, I am also there. I came first. Oh, okay, very nice. You are also here. So he is welcoming him also. Now then, they said we have like they said we have come to take your Narayani Sena. Duryodhan said, and then no, not Narayani Sena. He said we want your support for the fight. So both of them came for the support. So Krishna said, yeah, definitely, I'll help you. So I will give my Narayani Sena. So he puts a condition. Okay, so I can give my Narayani Sena, or I can also come with you. So these are the two options. But my condition is, if I come, I won't fight. So you people have to choose. You will get my Sena or you want me. And see, Krishna's this thing is, he doesn't give it to his devotee everything nice, simple, like in a simple way. He will take test. So Arjuna was his favorite, है ना, and he wanted to take his test. He could have आराम से closed this matter, but still he told Duryodhan. Duryodhan said, I came first, but he said, okay, you came first, but I saw Arjuna first. So let me give a chance to Arjuna. He gave a chance to Arjuna. So he asked, you can take my Narayani Sena or you can take me, but the condition is I won't fight. And then Duryodhan was crossing his fingers because he wanted Sena, है ना? So, but Arjuna, he chose Krishna, and then Duryodhan, oh, he chose you, then I don't have any option, I'll take Narayani Sena. But internally he is very happy, he happily went. Yeah. And then Krishna is scolding Arjuna, I gave you the chance, na? Why did you not take Narayani Sena? What will I do? I won't be fighting. What will you do with me? He said, no, I want you only. Right? Because this was a test, whether he is choosing Narayani or he is taking Narayan. Because wherever Narayan is there, Narayani will come. But Narayani won't go alone. है ना? Because she is Chanchala. She won't stay at one place. For some time she will go. But after that she will disappear. In the beginning they will see so much of strength, but everybody will be died. Right? So this was the scenario. Now why this point we have discussed is, this point is based on presence of Lord Krishna. Right? One more thing I missed. Okay. And then blessed with good fortune. Now blessed with good fortune is because, as we discussed, wherever Narayana is there, Narayani will always be there, right? So that's how they were, Pandavas were blessed with good fortune. Now this is again good point about presence of great devotee Hanumanji. Actually, before coming to this point, I want to talk about one more point about this MBA points which we were taking, strength, weakness, right, and the tact which Duryodhan was doing. In that tact, one thing was also there. He had doubt on Bhishma and Dronacharya. He had doubt. One time he was confident, another time he was doubtful. Like people, like leaders, they make a team. Sometimes they'll say, I have a good team. Sometimes this person will be able to do or not, right? So they want to validate whether they will really work out properly, right? So what he was doing is, he was checking that also. So he wanted to be assured. Why he had a doubt whether they will help?
Because Dharma is there, Bhishma and Draupadi, their favorite.
Because Pandavas are their favorite, and he is a grandfather, so always grandchildren will be favorite, and Arjuna was so very favorite for them, and Dronacharya ke bhi favorite the, and Arjuna was a great, like favorite student. So that is why he had the doubt. That's why he wanted to aggravate anger. But there was one more point where he was assured also, like they will fight properly, they will fight. What was that point?
Because they are staying in Dhritarashtra.
They financially they were supporting But the major point is during Draupadi's Vasaran, these people were there and they were their grandfather, but still they didn't say anything, they didn't support, they were just silently sitting because of that, as you said, financial constraint, whatever, but they didn't do anything against, right? So that way Duryodhana was sure, but still he wanted to ensure like they will be with him, that's why he was aggravating anger. So you see what Duryodhana was doing, है ना? And but after doing all these things in this first chapter, I will again take you back to that. After talking about first to 11th verses about your Sena, my Sena, all these things he told. But then Bhishma, when he spoke about Bhishma, है ना, like we are protected by Bhishma. Then Bhishma, what did he do? He tried to build confidence in Duryodhana. What did he do? I will read this 12th verse. Tasya sangyana harsham kuru vriddha pitamaha singanadam vinodhacha shankha dadmo pratapavan. Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandson of Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighter, blew his conch shell very loudly, making a sound like the roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. So Duryodhana was in, because he is a grandfather, he understood what this boy is doing. He is going to Dronacharya, talking about this, like fight is going to begin, and he is going here and there. Here he is talking, there he is talking. So he is telling, चलो युद्ध शुरू करते हैं. तो he blew his conch shell so that to show him like I am with you and just giving him joy. Okay, so this started. फिर again, because this is a Kurukshetra war, and in Vedic system war will not be like how people are coming, putting bombs, or every day one person is fighting with another person. Not that kind of fight. For the fight also will be a proper way, like a marriage. So this part will blow their conch shell, this team will blow their conch shells, there will be trumpet, like it's a kind of marriage function, but it's a war. And morning till evening war will be there, and then again blowing of conch shell, and people will go to their tents, and then they will be like friends. Enemy can go to another place and they will be welcome. Like that was a proper way of war, not like now where you will see like he is a friend, mind is itself is an enemy. Forget about any other person, right? So war will not be happening like this. So this shankha jab hua, so that means it's a beginning of war. Now abhi kya hua ki this was on the Kaurava side. So they blew conch shell, nothing happened. It's just that to give this thing to Duryodhana, like just giving a joy. Now when when Krishna's side came, what happened? Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya Pondram Dadmo Mahashankham Bhima Karma Vikodaraha. Lord Krishna blew his conch shell. What is the name of his conch shell? Panchajanya. Arjuna blew his name is Devadatta, and Bhima he blew his conch shell called Pondra. So these are their conch shells. When they blew conch shell, what happened? It was like a roaring sound. So it shattered the hearts of Duryodhana and their family, like all their Sena. So others also, they blew their shank. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthira Nakula Sahadevascha Sughosh Mani Pushpako. So like these are the names of their shank, hai na? Yudhishthira, the son of Kunti, blew his conch shell Ananta Vijaya, and Nakul and Sahadev blew their conch shell Sughosha and Mani Pushpaka. Nukul Sahadevascha Sughosh Mani Pushpako. नुकुल सहदेव के क्या है? सुघोष मणि पुष्प को. अनंत विजयम राजा कुंती पुत्रो युधिष्ठिर. कुंती पुत्र युधिष्ठिर का जो था, दैट वाज Ananta Vijayam. You see now Bhagavad Gita so nicely, easy to understand, right? एक वर्स में till how many we completed? About 18 verses in this time. You understood, nothing is there, just a context about very, and you will get that understanding, है ना? And then others also started viewing काश्चस परमेश्वासा शिखंडी च महारथा धिष्ट धूम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकीश्च पराजिता अपराजिता. So this talks about like they blew their conches. Now when they blew their conches, in the verse 19 it said like Saghosho dhrat rashtrana hridayani vyadarayat nabhascha prithvim chaiva tumulobhayanunadayan. The blowing of these different conches became uproarious, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shattered the heart of the son of Dhritarashtra. Right? So we were talking about which point? Presence of Lord Krishna. So this was the presence of Lord Krishna. Where presence of Lord Krishna is there, all the tact, all the politics, it is just शंख भी बज रहे हैं तो बस बज रहे हैं. And when his शंख blew, it shattered the heart of all the Kauravas, right? So this was of the presence of Lord Krishna. Blessed with good fortune, that part also we discussed. Wherever Narayan is there, Narayani will. So he had Narayani Sena and Narayan. So Arjuna chose Narayan and Duryodhan chose Narayani Sena. Right? Because he knew Arjuna was intelligent. He is a friend of Krishna. Obviously, he will be intelligent. So, if Krishna is there, then everything will be taken care. Now, next is presence of great devotee Hanumanji. So, Hanumanji was also present. How he was present? Flag. So, okay. So we will go back to Hanuman's story. So once Bhima was going to get flowers, है ना? So when he was going, so he saw big vanar monkey. So he was lying. There was a tree. I'm just trying to recollect. Yeah. So he was lying there, and he tried to move him. And there was a big tree, so he tried to move, but he was not able to move. And then Hanumanji, actually both of them the incarnation of Vayudev. Both of them are incarnation of Vayudev. When he saw that, then he realized like it is very difficult. He is not a simple monkey. So then Hanumanji itself told him, he gave his description about, see, I am Hanuman and I am from Treta Yuga, and then both are incarnation of Vayudev, that means they are brothers. So both of them hugged each other and jumped. So because he was not able to move him, है ना? He was not able to move his tail, and Hanumanji is saying कि मैं बूढ़ा हो गया, मुझसे तो हिला नहीं जा रहा. I am not able to do. You only move. So you only move my tail. So then he tried. And Bhima is such a Hercules person. He was not able to move, है ना? He was not able to move his tail. So he felt like he is not a normal monkey कि मैं उसकी पूंछ भी नहीं हिला सकूं, right? So that time then they introduced and both of them hugged each other. Now Bhima knew very well like there is a war going to happen, and then he realized, see, I am so powerful and I am not able to move. If Hanuman comes in our army, then to everybody will be killed. So he requested Hanumanji to come in his army. So he said, you are my brother, now you have to help me. You please join my army, and during this Kurukshetra war, you be with me. So he said, no, this will not be justice, because you are from Dwapar Yuga, I am from Treta Yuga. Just imagine, we are in Kali Yuga. If we have to fight with the person of the previous Yuga, nothing can be. So he said, no, no, that cannot be done. For me, so I will just, with my one small finger itself, I will be able to kill everybody. No, that will not be good. I cannot do that. But I can promise you, like I'll be with you. How I'll be with you? I'll be with you in this form. Like when the fight is happening. So when you fight, the fight करते हैं तो क्या होता है कि sound आता है. So when you scream or sound, that sound will be my sound, which will shatter. So you will get energy. जैसे होता है ना cheering करना. So when you are fighting, the sound what will become when Bhima will be roaring. So that sound will be created by Hanumanji, and that will shatter the hearts of all of them. So that kind of promise he gave. That's why he was present in the form of flag in the this thing. So that when he is screaming, double triple sound is coming because from the background Hanumanji is doing. So they had this strength, right? And one more point is great devotee. So we have spoke about Hanumanji strength, and now great devotee. How Hanumanji was great devotee? Because see, after like Sita Mata came in Ayodhya, and then they were once they were getting into the their sabha. तो सभा में जाने से पहले like now we have this so much of these things. You remember when we started Bhakti Vriksha, initially people were hesitating to go to anybody's house, right? Yes, people, because these days culture is like this. People don't go to anybody's house so comfortably. That kind of foundations has come, right? People doesn't entertain anybody. If some guest comes also, I was giving you an example, like in the war is happening, and then night people are going as a guest and they are welcomed. But now in Kali Yuga, people can't go to anybody's house also. But now the example why we are talking about this is because Hanumanji, like they were freely, they are devotee. Sita Mataji is getting ready and Hanumanji is going there and seeing in her room. Sita Mataji, in our this thing, nobody can go to anybody's house and आराम से, because they are devotee ना, हमारी माता के घर जा रहे हैं. So they are going to their house and she is getting ready. She is putting sindoor. So Hanumanji is saying, why are you putting sindoor? So he said, if I put sindoor, Lord will be very happy. Oh, is it? So then Sita Mata said, okay, chalo, we'll go for sabha. Then he is thinking, अच्छा ठीक है माता, you go, I'll come. And he is sitting and thinking, इतना सिंदूर लगाने से मेरा भगवान खुश हो रहे हैं, मैं तो पूरा ही सिंदूर लगाऊंगा तो पूरा रेड. So he covered himself with the sindoor, and then he is getting into the in the sabha. And when he is going there, everybody is laughing by seeing him completely covered with sindoor, and everybody is laughing. He is going, he is seeing, okay, people are laughing. He is again going nicely. Then Ramji asked, why you have put so much of sindoor on you? He said, because with little sindoor, by Sita Mata is putting little sindoor, you are being so happy. So I thought I will make you happy by putting all over. So then he started laughing. So he said, you are happy now? He said, yeah, I am very happy. So he is that kind of devotee who will not be bothered what people are talking about, but my Lord will be happy na. So for my Lord I will do, right? That's why people when they dance, they are not like feeling koi kya bolega, how somebody will react, right? They are doing for the Lord. They want to do it for the Lord. Lord will be happy, na, right? So this is a great devotee explanation, right? So these are the main signs of victories of Pandava. See, with this, I think we have completed first verse also we recited, right? Dhritarashtra Vacha, and from I think second verse did we do? Second verse only we didn't do, like this also we can do so that you people know like till here how the, so in this this son of Pandu like Duryodhan went to his Guru Dronacharya. That's what was the second verse, that part we discussed. So here in the first chapter, the setting of the scene, you saw that, and one army is arranged, another army is arranged. In one army, all the skills were measured, managed, good team, whether the people are ready to fight, all these things were completely checked. But in other team, no such kind of validation happened. One validation is Krishna should be there. When Krishna is there, everything will be favorable. So we just have to translate all these things in our life. One is holy environment. Holy environment, how we will make? That's why we are having altar installations at our home, where we will have a nice environment. We have a Lord sitting at the center of our home, and we will be doing prayers. So when you have this kind of environment, actually that is maybe some of our Vaishnavis, since they are not here, they will be attending online. But that's why for all the girls, this is in PG or during their education, they're studying, right? Now to get success in your studies, you need the blessings, you need that environment. That's why environment is very, very important. Now if you see this, what is this place? This is a commercial hall at VK. You see outside how it looks, but when you are sitting here, it's completely different, right? Because it's Lord's presence has made this different. So we have to PGs, because during this Vaishnavi forum, this thing, we were going to PGs. We were not able to sit for more than 15 minutes. It was very difficult. I don't know how these girls will be staying there. So we need to have a positive, holy environment. Without holy environment, we cannot survive. Actually, I would say we can't survive. So we should create a holy environment. How do we create a holy environment? By maintaining cleanliness, external cleanliness and internal cleanliness. External is by just taking baths, and internal cleanliness by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Regular worship should happen. We should do regular worship of the Lord. Then you will get the different guy. See, how can you will say the Lord is with us? You have to bring the Lord with you, right? How will you? Till now, all of us will have Narayani Sena, because we are just trying from that aptitude, attitude, all these things. But where we have tried to bring Lord in our home. So we have to have regular worship of deities at home. Mantra meditation we should do every day. Yesterday also we were discussing about mantra meditation, man ka tantra. Deliver your mind and completely deliver your mind, then you can be focused. Negativity will be replaced by positive vibrations. So holy environment matters a lot. So there in Kurukshetra, since the place was influensive, like it was influencing Pandavas, and they were also dharmic, right? For us, we are soul, we are part and parcel of Krishna, and if we are connecting with him at home at every time, automatically negativity will be replaced. There is no scope of negativity. That's why you see na, in corporate structure, what kind of feelings you will have. If you go to office, how the environment will be? Will it be a holy environment? Because that's not a Kurukshetra. That's a Kurukshetra, but not a Kurukshetra. Because it's not a Dharma Kshetra. So that environments are so much of negativity. So we have to take all the positive vibes with us from home. Then we will be happily staying. Good fortune. So people do Lakshmi Puja. Right? I also used to do. Nicely I used to do. At about 13-14 years. Every one round of 21, then again I will do. I was doing that. But Lakshmi is Chanchala. She will give, she will go. Come, go. But when Narayana is there, she will stay. She won't leave. So we should always bring Narayan with Narayani. So that we have to ensure. Like we have, so she can't stay without her husband. Okay. So when you follow Lord, fortune will definitely come to you. This we discussed about bringing Krishna. So we discussed like Narayani Sena and Narayana example. So always we should be looking at the Lord from their lotus feet, because Lord will look down, not up and back. पीछे खड़ा था ना दुर्योधन, पीछे देखा नहीं, front. So we should be standing there. And then association of great personalities. So Arjuna was associated, Arjuna Pandavas were associated with कृष्णा. तो कृष्णा तो लॉर्ड है ही. एसोसिएशन हनुमान, उनकी एसोसिएशन कैसी थी? गुड डिवोटीज. सो हियर डिवोटीज एसोसिएशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. द एसोसिएशन ऑफ सेल्फलेस पीपल, सिंपल एंड स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, प्योर हार्टेड, spiritual practitioner. So if you have all this association of selfless people, see, when we are doing bhakti, we should not be having any other motive. We will be doing selflessly. So if people who are really actually devotee, they will be doing selfless. So we should have a association of selfless people, simple and straightforward, pure hearted. Automatically this we will invite Lord, and we will invite victory. So victory symbols are, what are the victory symbols? Holy environment, presence of Lord Krishna, blessed with good fortune, presence of great devotee. So हनुमान जी को तो बहुत मुश्किल है लाना, है ना, but in Hanuman Jayanti is coming up, है ना. So during Hanuman Jayanti we can take Bhagavad Gita and we will like that. This is a Kurukshetra and Hanuman ji with us, and Krishna we are distributing. So that's how we can do that, right? So when you do that, this is the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. So today we are completing Bhagavad Gita. So what is the verse? It says, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, Tatra, इसमें से ओके, तत्र श्री विजयो भूतेर ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्ममा. Someone can read this.
Hare Krishna. Wherever there's Krishna, the master of all mysteries, and wherever there's Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will be also certainly be opinions, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. This is my opinion.
Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. So within us, Duryodhana is also there, Arjuna is also there. So we have to invoke Arjuna among us. So where Arjuna is also there, Krishna is also there. See, if you invite Krishna, but inside Duryodhana is there, that's a problem, है ना. So Krishna will not stay with Duryodhana, है ना. So we have to invoke Arjuna, then Krishna will stay, then victory will be there. So we should bring Arjuna in us. By how we will bring Arjuna within us? Arjuna was a great devotee and a good friend. So when you understand Bhagavad Gita with the mood of Arjuna, then Krishna will come, है ना. So when we understand Bhagavad Gita with that, but people say like नहीं अपने आप करेंगे, we read on our end, we can't have, we don't have time. We do this 9 o'clock na, we request, we tell everybody please come, please join. Why we do? Because we are selfish, So we try to tell everybody please join, because if we do like this, we all will invoke Arjuna within us, and we can invite Krishna also, and victory will always be there, right? We actually everybody's purpose is like we should all be together doing peacefully our sadhana, and when the last breath come, peacefully we should be going to Lord, right? That's our objective. And for that we have to, like when you have a goal, you have to work towards it. And now we have understood also, like Bhagavad Gita, how can you understand? Not by your own understanding. You will have to understand in the association of devotees. You saw that every war also, you can see this Bhagavad Gita could have been spoken in any other place. Now why it is spoken in the Kurukshetra? Why it is spoken at the time of fight? You are on the stage, you are just going to fight, and then you are saying I can't do, right? because that is a situation of every individual. You have exam, you will have anxiety. You have some big presentation to be made, you have anxiety. You have some career this thing planned, you are not getting the job that colleges, there also you have anxiety. So every day there is anxiety, how to deal with it. That is why Krishna has given Bhagavad Gita in that place where the war is happening, because war is happening in everybody's life every day. Okay, so invoke Arjuna aspect within, है ना. So here because if you we will just again we'll go back to first chapter itself. Within that there are some of the shlokas where Arjuna's condition is, he is telling Vepatushcha sharire me Roma harshasya jayate गांडीवां संसते हस्तात् त्वक्चैवा परिधायते. So here the condition of Arjuna is, my whole body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand and my skin is burning. Krishna, I am not able to face this situation, please help me. So this is our situation every day, every time. We don't know what should be done, what is right, what is wrong, है ना. So that situation we are facing every day. So that was Arjuna's condition. But after hearing from Krishna entire Bhagavad Gita, he is telling Arjuna Vacha Nashto moha smrite labdha Tvat prasadanam uchita Stito asmi gata sandeha Karishe vachanam tava. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubts and I am prepared to act according to your instructions. So Arjuna only fought. Finally he had to fight. But Krishna could have done everything on his own, but he wants his people to fight and he is preparing. So for us also sometimes we see like we are not able to deal with the situation. Krishna can do it in a minute. This war also he could have finished. He showed to Arjuna like they all will be killed, everybody, but still he didn't do. He said you have to do it because you have to work. You have got this body, you will have to work, but follow my instructions. So now Arjuna is saying, now all my doubts have disappeared. I will follow whatever you said. Okay. So we can be in constant association of Lord Krishna by chanting, right? So we will follow our chanting. So with this almost we have completed first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, but final conclusion of Bhagavad Gita is bringing Lord Krishna with you, then victory will be there. That's how Arjuna was victorious. So we can be victorious if we bring Krishna and we will invoke Arjuna. Okay. How was it? है ना, अच्छा है ना. ये भगवद गीता है ही इतनी अच्छी. इट्स सो नाइस कि like this, if you study Bhagavad Gita, then there will not be any doubts on Bhagavad Gita, right? First chapter, how it's going, the flow, we all will be clear. Then we will understand, okay, this is what Krishna was trying to say, right? ठीक है, we will go with the for the japa mantra meditation. माता जी बंद कर दिया? हाँ कर दो.